So there's a concept in Judaism called Ratzo Shuv. And basically, it's two different words, Ratza and Shuv. And it means one, on the one hand, striving towards spirituality, going towards that transcendent, towards God, and going above and beyond. And the other hand, Shuv, is bringing that back into our world, into reality, onto earth, and integrating that holiness and that godliness into our own lives, into our mundane reality. And there's this cyclical thing that happens, and neither is good or bad, but they work together. And sometimes actually going too beyond, too transcendent, can appear a bit egotistical, like, oh, I just want to connect and that's it. But we have to actually bring it down and integrate so that you could share it with other people. So this cyclical pattern, I'm noticing, appears in our life. Sometimes we have periods where, and speaking of periods, this women will know specifically, where we are very active. We go out, we feel very confident, we interact with the world in this very open kind of way. And there are other periods where all of a sudden, all the things that we used to enjoy, possibly, or the way that we used to interact with the world now feels too much, or we feel a bit insecure, and like the rug has been pulled out from under us, and it's like, oh, who am I anymore? My identity is crumbling. This thing that I used to enjoy, I don't. Or I want to expand somehow in my business and my relationships, and something is not letting me, or I feel this resistance. And so we come back into ourselves, and we have to see and go within and see what's there, what's blocking me, or what's this point in my life now. And I have to rest and integrate all of that outward energy back in before I can actually expand my capacity to go out again, and in a hopefully new, elevated way that can bring even more light into the world. Because as I'm saying this now, really I'm seeing that the goal is to bring more light into the world. But in order to do that, we have to bring our soul into our bodies more and more. And that means expanding our bodies to be able to receive that soul and that divine guidance and wisdom into our bodies. And from that, we can expand outwards, and we can shine that light of our soul. We can shine our connection to our soul and to our essence even further out. That is all to say, why am I bringing this up? That I'm noticing in my life that there are these periods of time when I am feeling so confident, like the summer started for me, and I'm just like going. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my daily routines. I'm not working so much right now, and it's just like really fun to get up and be able to create my own schedule. And now I started noticing, really around this full moon, brought up a lot of stuff for me. I'm sure for a lot of you as well, if you're tapped into this energy. And I'm noticing it's kind of not enough anymore. It's like I gotta switch something up. I'm feeling like maybe I'm not making as much of an impact as I would like, or I'm not doing the things that maybe my soul intrinsically knows that it needs to be going towards. And there's some kind of insecurity also about expanding into this new level of sharing myself in this new expanded way. So I'm finding, instead of pushing myself like, why am I not there yet? Why am I not able to achieve this thing that I want to achieve? Or why is it not happening? Why is the material success not happening in the way that I want? So instead of like pushing out and out and out, right? I'm doing that Shuv thing. I'm noticing that I have to go inward more and see if there's anything blocking me. Maybe there are some insecurities about me expanding into my next level, or there's just something that I have to still integrate that it hasn't fully become part of me yet. And I'm just trying to, push outward. It's like when you have a knowledge of something, like say you just took a course or you just learned something, and then all of a sudden you just want to go. It's like, oh, I know this thing, I want to go and I want to act on it. Well, sometimes it's still up here, and it hasn't reached the heart yet, and it hasn't fully integrated into your being. So other people do notice that, and they feel that when I can't push any further, and when the thing is just not really going in the way that I want. It's like, maybe that's a time to come back into myself, to to journal, to meditate, to kind of brainstorm in myself, like, hey, what are some of the fears happening? Where do I want to go next level? Like maybe come back to what were my intentions, prior to this, and are they still in alignment for me? I hope that resonates with you. And if you like that message, please like and subscribe. And you can send me any questions that you would like for me to explore and to answer here on this channel. Thank you.